Who doesn't like string beans? I like string beans, and at 6'3" and 190 pounds, running around in a New York Jets green uniform, Robby Anderson is a string bean. A 26-year-old, fourth-year receiver, undrafted out of Temple, who's outlasted all of the Quincy Enunwas and Jermaine Kearses and ancient Brandon Marshalls that his team has thrown at the wideout depth chart. Suddenly, we have Anderson getting drafted as a sixth-round pick, which could be a little rich for my blood, but then again, maybe not. Let's get a feel for Anderson's game film and diagnose what he is as a receiver. The kind of player he is fast. Here, against the Broncos, let's show you his setup. He's wide left, and you see the Broncos shifting not so subtly from cover 2 to more of a cover 1 look. Single safety high, that safety away from Anderson's side, so Sam Darnold knows what he wants. This is a hitch and go. The corner is Bradley Roby, former first-round pick, ran 4.39 at his combine, and boom, roasted, 76-yard touchdown. And when we watch this ISO replay, okay, Roby does bite on the fake, but look at them on the dead run. One of these men is faster than the other one of these men. This one all the way back in week 1, same offensive configuration. He's wide left, and he lines up wide 77% of the time, at least last year. The Lions stay in cover 2 with a safety over the top, but Darnold is able to juke the safety on Anderson's side into biting on something short and then taking a skyball shot. It's a little underthrown, gives the safety a chance to get back to it, kind of recover, but Anderson flashes good ball skills to haul it in for another touchdown. Later in the year, we're getting better corners on Anderson and a little bit of man, and sometimes it went okay for the string bean. Here he's wide right with Tre'Davious White matched in man, though at the snap you can see NFL corners are not going to bump this guy. He's skinny, he's not strong, but at the snap, White is running backwards because everybody knows the kind of wreckage Anderson can leave with his speed. And this one winds up not being converted because of a pure deep shot, but again, good ball skills from Robby Anderson. Let's take a quick break and thank Leesa for sponsoring. You hear me talk about my Leesa mattress that I sleep on every night. I talk about it on this channel. I talk about it on the podcast. Really, my goal is just when you decide, I'm not sleeping great, I think I need a new mattress, I hope you'll at least consider Leesa. They're a pretty cool company. They're a certified B Corp. They're committed to environmental sustainability. They're really charitable. They've donated more than 35,000 mattresses to over 1,000 nonprofits. I can get you 15% off a new mattress when you go to Leesa.com and use the code Harris15. And they've got stuff on the Leesa website about their mission to do the right things as well. Anyway, Leesa.com and use that code Harris15. Okay, back at it with Robby Anderson, and if you can run the deep route, well, that means you can also run the comeback. Doesn't even have to be that extraordinary of a cut, as you see here. Not sure it really even fools the defender all that much, but Anderson makes a nice grab coming back to the ball. Here he's lined up on the offensive right side. He's split right. He has Jalen Ramsey's attention, but Ramsey's playing off. You'll see this is quarters coverage, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 defensive backs playing each their sliver of zone, and Anderson is open on the hook route, and he makes the catch, something that will go along with being fast. Something else really good Anderson showed several times on film last year was tightrope ability on the sideline. To show, I may be a string bean. I may be mostly a speed guy, but obviously also really coordinated and a really good athlete. This one from the season finale against the Patriots, bit of a scramble drill, and Anderson tries to come back and help his quarterback, and that's just a really good catch. That's deadly. That's a nice grab to make that play and still get both your feet in bounds. And here's another sideline act. This one actually has the benefit of being both a pure, scare you deep and then come back, and a really nice foot drag on the sideline. What Robby Anderson does well, he does really well. But, you knew there was a but coming. Robby Anderson had 50 catches last year. 3 of them, 3, were thrown between the hash marks. 36 of them were thrown outside the numbers. I'll just show you a couple of nondescript slant-type routes or cross-type routes because, frankly, You don't see him on the Robby Anderson tape all that often, kids. A little nondescript safety valve under route here. And another one here, but oh my god, someone's standing there waiting to maybe hit him. He doesn't hit him, but the Jets surely know they're playing with fire. Anderson is the only dude, 6'3" or taller and 190 pounds or lighter, to have more than 10 catches this millennium. Being physical isn't what he's about. He's a finesse player. On this post route, you're sending him into traffic, and that part here works out okay, but yeah, he's not the strongest guy, and the ball can get stripped. It's just part of his limitations. And then I think it's just illustrative to see him go against a really good corner, Stephon Gilmore, wherein Gilmore is basically dedicated to stopping Anderson. He can do it because he knows the limitations of Anderson's repertoire. We're not blaming Anderson for this interception because it's a bad throw, but Anderson also wasn't open. Gilmore gives him a cushion, cheats to cut off the angle. There's not a lot of other things Anderson can do. He doesn't have a lot of other tools in his pocket. So this one winds up being a short post route again, and again, this is a very good play. We're not blaming Anderson. But when you're in the red zone, well, guess what? You don't have to respect the deep speed of Robby Anderson, which means you can break a teeny bit quicker on the post and get the breakup because a player like Gilmore, he's just not concerned Anderson's going to beat him with physicality or on a back shoulder fade. It's kind of amazing seeing the ADP market go 6th round on a dude who's never had a 1,000-yard season and only submitted 4 top 24 receiver games last year for fantasy. But, I'm on him in the 7th or so I haven't gotten him much in drafts. I prefer receivers like Jarvis Landry, Dante Pettis, Sterling Shepard, Emmanuel Sanders. I recognize those guys are all in the same big group, though. Melancholy and the infinite wide receiver 3 sadness. The reason I pick some other receivers over Anderson is because they have more ways to beat defenders and therefore possibly align on a little bit more consistency week to week, whereas Anderson may have Deshaun Jackson big play only in him, where it's tough to know which week the big plays are going to come. But the string bean is a really good story, and I certainly don't mind if you draft him right at his ADP. Let us know what you think of Anderson in the comments, and thanks for watching. Thanks so much for watching. Please, please, please smash that like button, write a comment, tell us who else you'd like to see us review film on, and of course, best of all, please subscribe to our channel and then click that little bell above the subscribe button and you'll be notified whenever we post a new video.